What are the points I could remember now? This is called investment banking. I told you that time I will go walk you through the investment banking of what is investment banking. Okay, this is one of the topic which I say to you that I will walk you through. What is commercial bank? Commercial bank means the bank which we use visit always, like your major bank, HDFC, ICICI, SBI bank. What is the primary do? Accept deposits means you go to bank, deposit amount, take the loans. The difference between this interest rate is called profit of the bank, right? We are always getting less interest rate and more you have to pay interest on home loans. So that is the difference between that is a profit for bank. That's why bank is running on that. The other activity which bank does, locker, letter of credit, that also they do. Now what is investment banking? It is basically a bank that provides services to the large corporation. Must be you seen in a James Bond movie, they always say this is just come another investment banker. Means these bankers are not dealing with your home loans, your personal loans, or your fixed deposit. They are giving playing with the bigger corporates. Okay, like your Ambani's, Tata's, or big giants. Those are the investment bankers. Investment banking functions equity capital market, research, debt syndications, mean debts, reduce the debts of any company. Okay, that is one. Okay, hi Priya. Just now we started about what is investment banking. So role of investment banking. Okay, that's we thought this is not we covered. So trading and brokerage, wealth and asset management. Those are the basic things which investment banking is involved. Okay. So what is the division of investment banking? Let's understand the depth. What does investment banking division does? Target scouting, find a target firm for the client and research it. Okay, means if there is a two banks, like recently you might have heard that um, Mahindra, Satyam Mahindra is captured by Tech Mahindra, okay, or Mindtree and L&T have acquired by L&T. So this kind of things which is not happening at the ground level, this kind of things normally investment banking does. They research the customers, big customers, and they find the target for it. For example, here Infosys reaches out to Kotak Bank to acquire a data analytic company. It's in a horizontal integration. So doing this acquisition, mergers kind of role can be played by our investment bankers here. Okay, so that's like here mentioned. Then Kotak will ask about the need of NP like expertise, location, size, and then 3 4 target times. Okay, so here Kotak Bank will act as an investment banking here. Okay, that is here. Okay, like this only, this is the bank of an investment banker. The vigilance of this department. Okay, then what is the target? The target from has market cap of 2000. This research is going on now. If 6000 is too big number, you may not acquire this. The valuation is more. The company is asking less value. If NP asks firm around 1000 or 1500 crore firm, then further filtering will be done according to the value of the firm. So like this example is given is L&T acquire Mindtree. They will not sit at a table and negotiate what is the value of the firm. Proper valuation will be done. So like this they have done the okay. By the way, this is not my area of discussing of investment banker as well, but still I am taking this privilege to explain you that maybe investment banking will work like this because this is not my area of expertise by the way. So that the role of financial due intelligence, what they do. Okay, I also don't know what is legal due intelligence, what they legally check it. Negotiation is a common word between like just now Infosys and how they do the negotiation between them and bring the prices down to a smaller value. Then after the talk deal is announced, but the target isn't revealed yet. After some government companies which SEBI, NSLT, MCA, CCI, Kotak can be the investment banker for both firms. Okay, so here Kotak Bank is a investment banker for Infosys and that company to acquire it. Okay. Now then next come is the tax compliance. to reduce the taxes. Then equity capital market, the IPOs. This is another job of investment banker. They raise the fund, they value the fund, and they go to the IPO. Like recently, Zomato has coming to the Indian market. Normal people, they are going to launch the IPO to bring money from the people and dilute their shares. So that some banker like Morgan Stanley or Axis Bank, or these are the banks which normally do the they call it the investment banker here. Okay, so they book the IPOs. So how IPO is happening? Then after going IPO, this is called primary market. Then it's secondary market listed where we buy and sell the shares in the using the your trading account that time. So that's the secondary market. Primary market is your this acquisition of the fund IPO here. Then this is one more term called FPO. IPO done. FPO means follow on initial public follow on public offer, means you can raise two times IPOs, initial public offer, follow on public offer. So two times you can ask the money from the people, that is called FPO in the secondary primary market. Then private replacement is what I don't know what is that. They are okay. One more their job is research in the market, and they do the research as well. There's given one example here. Kotak have released its report on the FMCG sector, and it says that how concerned FMCG firm future they can rely on the report. So some research they will do that. Okay, FMCG means your food market will grow by certain percentage. So now, for example, Pepsi has invested in Kurkure. Okay, so why they invested in Kurkure? They found that Indian market people like snacks more. So that report who has prepared? That report is prepared by the Kotak Bank. Kotak Bank, this division. So that's why Pepsi is investing in Kurkure, for example. So like this, they prepare report as well for banks, and then the big industrialized invest in that. Now recently, you might heard that um, Starlink, which is Elon Musk company, right? The license is given to Geo and Airtel, so they can directly access the internet from the satellites. No need of wires and cables. So how this research is done? There must be a middle company or some investment banking companies there who has done this deal, and then is given to Airtel and uh, Geo. So this is a same concept. Now third is debt syndication. When firms want to borrow big amount loan, commercial debt like 1,000 crores from a bank, investment banks comes in between to do deal. So for getting loan also they will put it, and trading and brokerage like they're going to help on else don't know in this wealth management. Family offices, Ambani, Kotak, Godrej, Adani, these giants business families form an entity to recruit investment professional to deploy their ideal money. Okay, so wealth management means there is surplus amount of money with these all these guys. So who will this wealth management team? They charge definitely, but they will invest your money somewhere. You can pull more money like this nowadays. You are see right. There is a more investment is done by Ambani's or in the part of the country. So who suggests them for the investment banker itself to suggest that okay you can buy oil from them, you can deploy refineries here, so they can put their money here and they can get grant from government as well. So that how can they? Mukesh Ambani knows that how to build an empire of oil, petro, but when it come to investment, they hire professionals. Okay, because this professional not only hires invest money in India, they invest money in outside India as well. Okay, estate planning, lawyer, distributor, I also don't know what is this. Okay, J.K. Kamath and Rajiv Mani chief to distribute the wealth of Dhirubhai Ambani among the brother. Okay, okay. Estate planning means there is a dispute happened right between two brothers, Mukesh and Anil Ambani. So how this dispute, how this wealth properly calculated and distributed between two brothers, that also work for bigger industries can be done by investment bankers. So that is mentioned here. Okay, retirement planning, that is a common word. Private trust, basically roles in investment banking, front office. Okay, what is the? It is a front office. Then middle office, what they do, back office. It's easy to understand and read out these things. Okay, There are types of investment bankers. Bulk bracket bank. I also don't know what is this now. Goldman, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley. Work with smartest brain, highly standards of. I also don't know what is this meant by bulk bracket banks. Hmm. Don't know on this all this domestic IB firms. Okay, they are mentioned that who is are the investment bankers in India domestic like Kotak, HDFC Securities, SBI Wealth. So these are the in India which are your investment bankers. Mm, okay, there are some more in famous like EY company, right? KPMG. Those are also consulting group. Deloitte and Patni, PwC. Okay, so these are the some information about